Hi again, YouTubers. So it is Flashback Friday. I am flashing back to March of 4 years ago, so it would be 2011. And it's always interesting to me, as I always say. I will post the link down below of the actual video where I originally did these favorites. And it's always interesting to me to go back, A, because it reminds me of products that I used to love, and then it reminds me of products that I've kind of evolved from. So the first thing I'm going to talk about was the Lancome Bronze Color Eye Palette. And it's funny, by the way, too, when I was watching that video, I was talking about the fact that we were getting ready for the wedding in a couple months. And that's crazy to me because it's totally different now because we're in a new house. We've got a almost 3-year-old now. It's just crazy different life. So the Lancome Bronze Color Eye Palette. And this is what it looks like. It's a nice little black packaging. It has the information very small on the back of it, the typical Lancome, what's that called, thing right there. Nope, I still have the piece of plastic. It comes with 5 different shadows here. This palette is gorgeous. I haven't used it in a really long while. This little plastic thing comes with a description of how you can use each color. So you've got, I'm gonna swatch them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then I'll swatch the dark brown one. That's kind of hard to do. And of course I picked the biggest. That one's like more like an eyeliner than a crease color. But you can use it on a crease too, actually, because I've used black on a crease. So this is what the colors look like. This thing is just gorgeous. Oh, sorry, it got a little loud in here. Marty and MJ just got home. So this color, these colors I thought in the beginning were way too shimmery. And actually this is a beautiful crease color. It is not as shimmery as the other colors. This one, the gold one here, is probably got the most glitter to it, I would say. The others, these 3 are more shimmer. And then this one has some glitter to it, but it's not ridiculous. The gold one is kind of the most ridiculous one. Still love this, still use it. What a great palette. The next thing I talked about was the Estee Lauder Stay in Place eyeliner. I had it in the color Onyx. I have never repurchased that. I did like it. I thought it was a nice liner, but these blow that out of the water for a pencil. The Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Liner. I have it in the color, I think it's called black. I don't really know. It doesn't say. This is a sample size one. I do have a full size one. The thing I love about this, first of all, this is phenomenal on the waterline. This is the best waterline eyeliner I've ever used. But this actually twists up from the bottom, so you are not ever having to sharpen it. However, this is so soft if it rubs against your eyes. Look how nice and creamy that is. But you never have a rough edge that's against your eye. So when you're putting it in on your waterline, you can just go like this, and it just does an amazing, amazing job. It's so dark, so pigmented, and just phenomenal, phenomenal. I will say I go through them kind of quickly though. Oh, and it's so hard to get off. Like I'm rubbing, and it's a tough one to get off. Okay, next thing was the Garnier, I'll actually read it off of it. Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roller with the tint to it. This is what it looks like. I do still have one of these. I don't use it that often. It does have caffeine in it, so some people don't like to use it. You can see a little bit of color there to it. It is super smooth. It is very nice. It is something that I used to put on every time before I did my makeup. To kind of brighten that under eye. That I don't need as much, I will say, thanks to the Colleen Rothschild Complete Eye Care. Love that stuff. If I do want to brighten under my eyes, I tend to use the Maybelline Age Rewind eraser for dark circles, treatment, and concealer. I'm almost done this one. You can see there's hardly anything left to it. This one is the brightener color. The concealers are great too, but this one has more of a pink undertone to it. There you go. You might be able to see that now. It has more pink undertone, which cancels out any blue under your eyes, which does a way better job, in my opinion, under the eyes than the Garnier one does. Plus, the concealer can actually dry out your under eye area, and you want your under eye to be very moist and kind of creamy. Next one was the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer. Now, it's funny, when I sat down and watched that part of it, I was like, you know what, this is so funny, because back then, IT Cosmetics wasn't anywhere. Like, the only place I think you could get it was like online and through them, and then maybe QVC. And now they're everywhere, and they're huge, and they're awesome. However, the Bye Bye Concealer. I mentioned the Bye Bye Concealer and Bye Bye Pores. I didn't repurchase it. As I owned it, it separated a lot in the tube and it got kind of like cakey under the eyes. So it wasn't as emollient and as smooth as I thought it was back then. The one that I am using now and I am in love with from Glow Minerals is the concealer for under eyes in the color Natural, and it has 2 colors. The Bye Bye Concealer, I think back then came in 1 color. Now I think it comes in a couple of colors, but this stuff is so smooth, so creamy, so soft. Like, I love this stuff. Like, it is awesome. This is the light one, this is the dark one. And it is just phenomenal. Sorry, I can hear the trash guys outside too. Boy, this is a noisy video, huh? Had to close the door for MJ coming home, and now the trash men are here. The next thing was the Bare Essentials Buxom Mascara, and it was a very large brushed mascara. I do remember I liked it a lot. I think they've changed it since then, or they've added new ones or something. It is fine. I do like it. It's just not my, wow, this is amazing mascara. If you really like a large brush mascara, I would suggest the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. This is what it looks like. This is limited edition packaging, but this is what the packaging normally looks like. The brush is not ridiculously huge, but it is a big brush. It is very black. It is very nice. It separates well. It doesn't flake. It's a very, very nice mascara. However, if you want something that is more lengthening and separating, what I have on today, and I only have a sample of this, I haven't purchased the full size yet, but I will, is the Benefit Roller Lash, and this is fairly new. This just came out, I think, in March, maybe the end of February, early March. This has a slight curve to the wand. The product on this just gives you the most feathery, light, full lashes, but gives you volume too. It is just awesome. It is black as well, and it is just gorgeous. It is what I have on my eyes right now. I do have on half lashes as well, but it just is awesome. If you like what I have on my face right now, it's my eyes, I would say, more so than anything, is the same as I did for my Face of the Month video earlier this month. I will link that below, but this eye look is the same thing. I do it all the time and I love it. I actually really like it when I wear blues, so that's why I decided to do it today. As far as my regret that month, it was the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Mascara. I think I threw that tube away after that video, and I don't think I've ever repurchased it. I personally am not a big Maybelline mascara person. They have a funny smell to them. They never work great for me. It just is not the mascara that I go for of choice. If I'm going to buy a drugstore one, I will go for CoverGirl every single time over Maybelline. So that is everything for my favorites for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my old video down below. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.